Shalom. Kol loyim la Yahweh Shem Yahushua Ba'ashem Chakwadash. Rabahab Kabad Wahaloyim la Yahweh Shem Yahushua Ba'ashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone, the tell us his truth, and much love, greetings, and salutations to all the fellow laborers of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. It's the year to turn up. The Lord's turning everything up, man, on a worldwide scale. You got a war on the brink. You got the government training for a possible civil war-like scenario here in the country. You got tsunami warnings on the West Coast. There's so much happening, man. But we still got to keep our eyes single, keep our eyes focused. Be circumspect. Not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times because the days are evil. And this devil is moving pretty quick with his agendas, and he's very set out to accomplish his, new world objective, where he wants to put everything, on this, global digital system of control. And this being, one of those things, really the major thing that he's set out to accomplish, to get that Charagma in each and every person on the planet Earth. All right. And while all these things are happening, he's moving in, with this agenda. Now you can see right here, this is a news report, and this is based in Michigan. All right. And this came out this week. This is only about a minute 47 seconds, so I'll just let it play so you can watch and listen to this report. Hey, come on, man. You other camps out there, man. This is too blatant. All right, it's too out in the open. This is mainstream. What say ye about this? So anyway, let's play it.
And have you ever thought about being able to unlock your car or pay at the store just by waving your hand? Well, a body piercing expert is bringing that to the future in Lansing with a new product. Josh Sanchez is here for you with a look at chip implants.
I went for, I guess you could say, my final piercing apprenticeship at a shop. And
now this is interesting. This Jake right here. Obviously his occupation or his profession is to committed a sin. We know according to the scriptures, pursuant to the law, thou shalt not make any cuttings in the flesh nor print any marks upon you. But this is what he actually has to do. This is what he does for a living. So Jake is far removed from their maker, man. This is why the Lord's going to come down on 2/3 the way he's going to come down upon them. He said, vengeance is mine, I will repay. And he will judge his people. It also says in 1 Peter 4:17 that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And this guy's pushing the agenda of the devil. So this is the service that he's offering, because this is part of his occupation, is to basically print or make an incision in your flesh. So let's hear this. And Slakia, before I move, they call him Hades. Now what comes to mind? What Greek word does that go back to? What does that mean in the Greek? Hades. Well, if you follow and take on the services of this guy that he's offering you, you will end up in Hades. It tells you that in Revelation that death and hell is going to be cast into the lake of fire. All right. So let's continue.
And I was there, and things were not progressing the way I wanted my career to go.
Pharaoh Lanier goes by Hades in the artist community. In February 2021, after selling nearly everything he had, Lanier opened his shop, Flesh, in Lansing's Old Town district.
With this shop comes a lot of innovation. So I'm trying to innovate the entire body art industry when it comes down to body piercing and bring it over to enhancements.
Lanier was interested in technology, so he combined it with his love of body modification to come up with this.
I felt that it belongs in.
And this that AI humanist agenda that the devil is very determined to accomplish. You know, where this devil, he wants to transcend the natural order of the Most High. All right. He wants to transcend everything that the Lord made with his hands by putting himself on a level. All right. Let me get this real quick. Actually, let me get the one in Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47:10, it says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, or his intelligence, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me." And that's that God complex. That's what he thinks in his mind. That because he's able to transcend humanity with his artificial intelligence technology, that he is. And this is the ultimate form of rebellion. And anybody that worship the image of the beast, and you can actually you support this virtual Tower of Babel society that he's building, then you're siding with the devil and Satan, man. And you're gonna be destroyed accordingly. Right, this Jake right here, he's the Most High is gonna destroy him. All right, among the Lord's people are found wicked men. Let's go from there real quick, because this man is not the Most High. Ezekiel 28 and verse 1, it says, "The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus saith the Lord power, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am the Most High power. I sit in the seat of the Most High in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man, and not the Most High, though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee." All right, his intelligence, his wisdom, but he got all this information, all this knowledge, but everything that he creates is to totally decimate and destroy. So that's not even real wisdom, you know. If this man had true wisdom, then he would be for the welfare of the people and not for the detriment of the whole global population. You want to put all this poison into you and then put a damn grain of rice, a digital grain of rice into you, man. So he can closely, view your personal affairs and closely, keep you under surveillance. So he can monitor you and track you. You have to be a complete idiot and a straight up slave, a zombie, to want to be involved with this whole agenda. So anyway, let's continue. And I actually, matter of fact, let me get one more. How do I forget this? Second Thessalonians 2 and verse 8, it says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed," in which we're in that time right now where Esau is being searched out and found out. And the way he's operating in these last days show you that he fits the bill of the wicked. All right, there's a border of wickedness pursuant to Malachi 1 and 4. So he's being revealed, man. All right, he's the one that's found in power and control of the planet Earth. And prophecy states that he will be in power when the Lord returns. So he has to be revealed before the Lord shows up. It says, "Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth," which is his prophets, right? and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's ultimately what he's going to do when he returns with the angels. Even him, that being the wicked, whose coming is after the working, or the power, the operation, the energy of Shaitan, Satan, the adversary. And I always look up that word working. And it's amazing because it ties into his transhuman agenda. All right, the word is energeia, and it says working efficiency in the New Testament use only of superhuman power, whether of the Most High or of the devil. And the devil right now is trying to give man on the left-hand side superhuman power. And this is where his miracles, his pseudo miracles come in. All right. Well, he wants to improve your memory. He wants to restore sight to the blind. All right. He wants to make people that are paralyzed to be able to stand and walk and move their legs through this technology. So this is all the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. All right. His Project Blue Beam holographic technology. He has deep fake technology where he can have a person in a whole nother setting, in a whole nother place. All right. And basically he can do what you call basically like a face edit, where he can put your face on another person and have that person doing something in another location at a different time. All right. And that's how he can actually get people caught up. He has that type of technology. He can bring dead people back to life through tech. Like, come on, man. These are part of his lying wonders. It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And that's these people. Everybody that's wandering after the beast, they're totally being deceived. By his brainwashing, his mind control, his ability to, you know, uh, make his agenda seem very benevolent and like as if he's on the verge to save humanity and to improve it. But let's say should get an advantage of us. We're not ignorant of his devices. But those that are ignorant, they're deceived right now. It says, and for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. So let's finish this video out. Salakia. Let's go.
In the body enhancement industry, it is an enhancement. The future will be based on it.
The implants with RFID and NFC technology can be connected to smart devices, and it can act like a virtual wallet. The implants are not completely new. Employees at a company in Wisconsin were voluntarily chipped in 2019. Lanier says it's as safe as getting an earring.
Infection rate is minimum, depending on who you are, depending on if you take care of it. That's with any piercing or any enhancement done to your body.
The implants will run around $200, and Lanier says he's excited to be the first to offer them in Lansing.
I'm here at a time in life when this was unheard of, when it was just movies as a child, So now to see that this is actually a thing that's happening and I'm a part of it, it's historical.
Here for you in Lansing, Josh Sanchez, 6 News.
At Smith's, save up to $45 on.
Well, now let's get to prophecy. Excuse me. Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And you already know what that word mark mean in the Greek. All right. So hey, the agenda is still right in the air, man. And if you can't see that, then you are dumb. You are a dumb dog loving a slumber that cannot bark. All right. This is why we constantly bring these updates, because you got to constantly watch the enemy, see how he's coming. All right. This is one of the last major prophecies. You see. So real quick, let me get Jude real quick. And it says, Jude 1:23, it says, others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even a garment spotted by the flesh. All right. So, we're trying to pull you out of the fire, man, because if you don't take heed, listening to these other groups, they're gonna lead you into the fire. We're trying to pull you out of the fire, man. All right. And when this come to pass, they can't say that they didn't know what the hell was going on. Proverbs 24:11, and it says, if thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn to death, and those that be ready to be slain, if thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, do not he that pondereth the heart consider it, and he that keepeth thy soul, doeth not he know it, and he shall he not render to every man according to his works. So you're gonna be held responsible, man. All right. Like Johanna, most of his men, he's gonna be held accountable for them, because they're gonna be destroyed, because they follow that guy. They damn near worship Johanna. All right. Tazaryak, he pretty much told you why he went and got the juice. Johanna was part of the reason why. So they all gonna fall to that condemnation. Certain dudes, they might, if the Lord has mercy on them, is gonna pull them out, right before the judgment. They're gonna come to their senses and realize that we was right, and they're gonna flee away. Same with Nate's camp and some of these other groups. So anyway, I'm gonna end up with that. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and to the next lesson, Shalom.